This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck Fighting. I'm joined by Salt Papi. It's really good to see you again. How are you?
What's good, man? Feeling great, man. Just chilling.
Just relaxing. But I spoke to Solomon. I do Solomon, your coach, and he was saying that you don't have much time off. You're training the whole time. You haven't really taken time off training. This is our hand fight back in March of last year. How do you manage to balance your schedule now? You kind of become kind of a solidified star at Misfits, and you become very
Hmm.
well.
I kind of got obsessed with like boxing, working out, like every day. It felt like it's a routine for me. And yeah, I just got so good at the sport. I started enjoying it more and more. Like I like the competition. I like being the best. And I like thinking I'm the underdog, so I can prove I'm the best. That's why I want to fight the best of the best. And yeah, I still do the same thing. I still make TikTok videos, YouTube videos, with the help of my brother and stuff. Yeah, man.
It sounds pretty good. And I think when asked you last time, you say you run your whole TikTok account by yourself. You edit and produce those TikToks. Does your brother help you with those now, or is it just mainly you doing the TikToks?
Just just mainly me. But with my YouTube, I get help from my brother.
Okay, that's fair enough. But TikToks is still doing. How close are you to 5 million? You're like about 200,000 off, aren't you?
Probably 100K until
100K
five.
off. Okay, not.
Yeah.
You'll get there. You'll get there very soon. I interviewed Keemstar. Keemstar's made a little bit of a return onto the YouTube boxing scene. He's taken a bit of time off, and all he was shouting his head off about was, "When are you going to fight someone with a big name and who wants to fight you?" And everyone's ducking you. What do you make of Keem backing you, and what do you make of yourself becoming co-owner of Happy Punch Promotions?
Yeah, I really need to fight somebody with a really big name. I don't think I have anything to prove. I've showcased my boxing skills. Every fighter boxer knows exactly that I can fight. Um, my level is like comparing to other these big names. Mine is more advanced, even though I don't have any amateur fights or anything like that. I just been a fan of boxing, like growing up. I never really trained like that. I was too lazy. There's no point of me training because we don't make money from it, you know.
So, what do you make
Like
of Nathaniel? What do you make of everyone saying you've had all these amateur fights in the Philippines? What do you make of that?
yeah,
Silly.
they were like I think people are just shocked that I got so good at the sport that I came out of nowhere basically. Just like that, I'm like top five like for people. But I just enjoy the sport. I think a lot of like influencers, I think most of them they don't really train like the way I train, you know.
Do you think that's
Apart
the
from
reason?
maybe
Do you think
apart
that's the
from
reason
like
why you stand out so much? Because of the way you train and how dedicated you are to it.
yeah, maybe apart from KSI, Gib, King Kenny, Slim, these guys train really hard, but I think the rest they don't really train like that. I think some of them just want to jump in to the to boxing, but then not really they don't really like enjoy it,
Hmm. Okay, that's a fair point there. What did you make of Eddie Hearn's statements on yourself and wanting to sign you?
I mean, it's nice. I'm a big fan of Eddie Hearn. He's a good promoter. He managed a lot of like big names in the sport of boxing, and yeah, it's nice.
Did you
It's nice to be known.
did you speak to him at all on Instagram?
Hey, just a little bit, not too much.
Okay, that's fair enough. It's nice that you get your recognition from the real boxing world as well as the influence boxing world, which is the Misfits world. I think last time I asked you, we did an interview before Josh Bruckner fight on Zoom, and you were calling out everyone. Now you were quite tense. Now you seem quite relaxed. Kind of you got your respect. Now you fought such a big name as Josh Bruckner. But when I interviewed Solomon, he wasn't a fan of kind of the showboating. But do you think the showboating was an essential part of the win to make the TikToks, make the memes, kind of go viral in general?
No, it's just part of my fighting style. Like the way I fought Halal Ham. in my when I was just getting started. I was the exact the same thing. But when you know when you know when I'm quiet, that's I'm serious.
Hmm. Okay.
Like with Andy Worski, I didn't really show up because uh, I was gonna finish the job.
Well, I guess with Andy Warski, you didn't have time to showboat. That's a good way to put it.
Nah, I just like when like second round with Josh, I wasn't really talking with him. I was just focused because yeah, my brother was telling me my team was telling me to like to push. They were telling me that Josh was scared of me.
Hmm. Have you spoken to Josh since the fight? I think he's just announced that his girlfriend or wife is now pregnant. Have you spoken to Josh at all since the fight over GM or on a call or anything like that?
I'd like to congratulate Josh. I think he's like one of the best in the YouTube boxing scene. He's tough and yeah, he'll beat up a lot of like YouTube influencer.
Where do you think he ranks Josh Stratner in all the kind of Misfits boxing scene?
At least top 10.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I would agree. Where would you rank yourself?
Um, Based on boxing skills, I'm above KSI.
What
I'm
about
above like the others as well. The only thing, even Jake Paul, I think I feel like I'm more skilled, more talented than Jake Paul.
I can see where people would kind of agree to that and people would kind of disagree. I guess you got those two good arguments there. But Jake Paul announced his fight against Tommy Fury.
Like the fans, just because they look at me, this guy look chubby. He doesn't look strong. Like he looks like he's gonna gas out after first round. No, I'm not gonna gas out after first round.
But I think a common misconception is that people are like, admiring kind of weight loss that you've done since March. Then again, you had to go up weight this fight with Josh Butler. You had to put money,
Yeah.
you had to put weight on, you had to put about 10 pounds on. So you had to be a bit more chubby than what you would have been if you're fighting a little bit lighter.
No, I think like with boxing, it's all about composure. When you relax, like the stamina doesn't matter because you relax there. Like look at the way I fought. I was relaxed. I was calm, man. Like it was just like sparring, really.
Hmm. I guess the people you been sparring obviously helped you a lot in the build up. But going back to my point earlier, Jake Paul's fighting Tommy Fury in Saudi Arabia. Will we be going over at the end of this month to watch, or just watch from your house in England?
I'll probably watch from my house. Yeah.
Why don't you go over? We're able to get some good content out there.
Nah. Probably I need to train. I'm gonna train, rather train, like do my own thing, and we'll see. We'll see who's gonna win. Tommy Fury has amateur background, and yeah, there's no way that Jake Paul like can win. Like I don't know.
Do you think Jake Paul will get inside Tommy Fury's head in the build up to the fight and play those mind games against him?
No, not really, man. No, I don't think so.
Oh, so that won't help with
Oh shit.
the side.
I don't think so. I don't think he's getting into his head. Nah, not
Hmm.
really.
But if, like you said, if you believe that Tommy Fury beats Jake Paul, and I guess Tommy Fury will be calling out KSI after, and KSI will be wanting to fight Tommy Fury. Do you see that fight happening at all? Do you see that as a possibility?
Yeah, there's a possibility. Like the thing with these guys, like once they start losing, they probably give me a chance to fight them. So it'd be nice for me, you know.
So do you believe that if Jake Paul does
And
lose,
then I'll fight Tommy Fury too.
of course you will. Do you believe that if Jake Paul does lose, you got more of a chance of fighting him then?
Yeah, I believe so too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I guess you're hoping for him to lose then.
yeah. No, not really. Like he can still he can still. I'm not hoping for like for the worst for these guys. Whatever happens, but I know I'll get my chance one day. So I'm gonna see how I did it. I did everything in just 1 year.
There's a few big Misfits cards coming up. We obviously got a few later this year. When do you reckon you'll be out again next?
I'm not sure whenever this big fight,
Do you
you
think you'll
know.
stick to the KSI undercards? Because those are the fights, or those are the cards you fought on in the past.
Yeah, they probably put me like in KSI undercard, probably co-main. Look how much views I get, man. The views I get on my interviews, the fights, man. Come on.
You're undeniable now. I think it used to be at the time where people would be like, Salt Papi, he doesn't have the pulling power, he doesn't have the star power. But now I guess you do have the star power just because of the views you do get on the interviews or on your fights. And I'm on TikTok and YouTube in itself. But you've been offered any fights since your fight? I know there's a fight that got offered to you, which was Floyd Mayweather. Why did that not come around?
Man, let my management talk about that. But if I was to fight Floyd Mayweather, I'm sure I'm gonna hurt him, especially with 10 ounce.
How do you see that fight going with you and Floyd, if it ever does come around?
I'm sure he's gonna be running.
But how do you think you'd match up against Floyd, his kind of defensive style against your counter punching? How would it work?
I'm sure he's gonna be running. It's gonna be a boring fight. It's gonna be a chess match. I don't think I'm sure I'm gonna hurt him if I catch him. If I can land my left hand, yeah, it's gonna hurt him, especially with 10 ounce.
One day, maybe, hopefully, we can see that fight. But have any fights been offered to you since your, apart from the Floyd Mayweather one, since your last one against Josh Brutner for the future?
I have a lot of like fighting organization like hitting me up, wanting me to fight for their like event and stuff. But wherever's the money, I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough. You're a prize fighter. But ideally, obviously, got the obvious names like Jake Paul, KSI, which won't be happening just yet because they got their fights booked in. Obviously, Jake has and KSI has got an announcement coming up. Who do you think a realistic opponent for yourself is on the next KSI undercard?
Hmm. Maybe Gabe, maybe King Kenny, maybe Slim.
But Slim's gone down a weight class now, so that fight can't happen for a while.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Gabe or King Kenny. There's other fighters like out there, and that hasn't been really like seen by other people. So I'll wait. I'll wait for the others, see what they got, and then whoever's like interests me, that's the guy I'm gonna fight.
I interviewed Jarvis, which is actually out now today, and he spoke very well of you, very highly of you in the interview. What do you make of his spar against Floyd Mayweather and again a possible fight of you and Jarvis in the near future?
It's actually did really well against Floyd. He was calm, um, like relaxed, and yeah, I think his performance was really good.
How do you see a fight with you and Jarvis going? How does that match up?
How much you weigh?
He's about 165. I think he's about 160, but I guess you can go down to 170 and he can go up to 165. Can you make it? Well, can you make 165 or is that too low?
That's too low for me right now, but hopefully in the future. But that's very low.
Yeah, you don't know. I guess you don't know weight during yourself, but your merchandise is all sold out. I was actually going to buy a t-shirt the other day. I promise you. That's why I put a tweet out. Did you not see? When I was saying it's all
Yeah,
out immediately. When will we get some more merchandise from Salt Papi?
and we're gonna create more design, and hopefully from the next fight there'll be another one out.
Okay, that's fair enough. And one last question: have you ever spoken to Manny Pacquiao, your hero?
No, no, not really. Just comment to my on my stuff. I speak with this like son, like on occasion.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Is that a dream walkout for you? Manny Pacquiao walking you out in front of thousands of people? Do you think that's ever a possibility for the future?
maybe hopefully one day. Never know.
Certainly, that would be pretty good. But I do appreciate you coming on. It's been a while since we last spoke, even though it's only been about a month. But would you like anything you'd like to add before we close off?
Yeah, for anybody watching, make sure to follow my Instagram, my TikTok at Salt Papi, the official Salt Papi, YouTube channel Salt Papi, Twitter the real Salt Papi. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you.